Previously on the Crenshaw Corner.
Women, when they go to general doctors and they tell them that they want that done, they tell them there's no need to have that done. You already have blood work. You don't have to get it done. And this is from experience.
Right.
Of asking for it and asking for high cortisol. Like a lot of people do not know that cortisol levels is a stress level, right? So when you have high cortisol, it's because your stress is up. So if you don't educate yourself about this stuff, then you're walking around a achy, sick, in pain woman.
Hello there, family.
Hey, guys.
I didn't see you there.
What's up?
And welcome back to the Crenshaw Corner. I am your host, Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I am joined by the absolute best part of my day.
That's me, guys.
The apple of my eye.
Me.
The wind beneath my wing.
He's lifted up, guys.
The rib that completes me.
He is totally completed.
The Carol to my Mike. Carol, Mike.
Nope.
Come on. That's a
Nope.
That's a layup.
Nope, because I only think of Carol Burnett. And I know we're not talking about that.
No, we're not talking about Carol Burnett. Here's a story of a lovely lady.
Oh, the Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
You feel us we have a Brady Bunch?
I feel yeah. It's always a lot of hijinks.
We don't have a lot of kids.
But we have a lot of hijinks.
Okay.
A lot of hijinks has ensued over these last 24 and a half years.
You're so smart. What if people don't know what that means?
Which part?
The hijinks.
Hijinks?
What is
Shenanigans?
that? Okay, let's talk shenanigans.
You let them shenan once, they're going to shenan again?
Well, that's all they do in this family is shenan. Every chance they get, this is a shenanigan family.
That's what they do. You going to introduce yourself, tell people your name?
What's going on, guys? What is going on, guys? I am Angela Crenshaw, guys. What is going on?
That is my wife, family. Family, that is my wife.
Yes.
Family, welcome.
Hi, guys.
We are so happy you're here.
We are.
However you're listening, whether it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean,
Come on, Liz.
Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, or now on YouTube Podcasts.
Do people know that YouTube has a podcast?
Not
visual.
Yeah, they have an
Audio.
They have audio
Yes.
podcasts. Well, if you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. How many episodes have you put up there yet?
All 200 at the time of recording, all 224.
Whew,
224. Yes, 224 episodes, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so we can be found there. So
when did we start? 2020? Did we start in 2020?
Yeah.
Our anniversary.
Yeah.
Was it our anniversary? It was our anniversary.
We launched on our anniversary. We launched, if I'm not mistaken, we launched February 7th, 2020. Yeah, so we've been doing this for about 4 years.
Wow, really? We gotta fact check that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no. Yeah, because I know the first episode was released on anniversary.
On our anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's been actually, I do know it's been 4 years.
We did take a break.
We took a small hiatus.
Yeah, we did.
We don't count that. Shh, we don't talk about that. Those are the dark times.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Those are the dark times.
Mm-hmm.
But I happened to look on our hosting site, and you can do comments there as well, Podbean. So comment, engage, talk to us.
Yeah, please do.
And one of the original comments that we had, it says 4 years.
Really?
Yeah, so it's been 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So, family, we thank you for being there with us along this journey. We know there's been some ups and downs. There's been a couple of disappearances in between those 4 years.
Thank you for buying a ticket.
Yeah,
to this roller coaster ride.
But you guys have stuck with us.
Thank you.
You've loved on us. The times that life kind of got in the way and we did a brief hiatus. You never left.
Yes, thank you.
You kept reaching out. Hey guys, when the new episodes. Hey guys, I've listened to all the old episodes.
Hey guys, are you
I
guys
need a
okay?
new one.
What's
hey
going
guys,
on?
you're okay. So we just thank you.
Yeah,
we thank you for
so
being
much.
a part.
Yes.
Yeah. So end it there.
You get into this.
I'm done with the house cleeping. Yeah. For now.
We just ain't doing none of that.
No.
You just doing what you want.
It's a shift up. It's a change. It's a change in the atmosphere.
A change in the atmosphere.
Yeah, we just gonna go right into it.
So listen, okay.
What's up?
So have we
talk to me? What's up?
That was the first one, the dating episode.
That was a few weeks back.
Yes. So we did a dating Yeah, I know I can't talk today. A dating episode. So I want to talk about that again.
Okay.
But it's not as budget friendly. We're gonna spend a little bit more money.
Okay.
Okay, to do this. Okay?
And family, if you're wondering about the episode she's referring to, That was the episode Pilot Light.
Yes.
I want to say that came out on August 7th.
Yeah.
So that is the episode she was referring to. So like I said, a few weeks back. Mm-hmm. So if you have not listened to that episode, go back and listen.
Yeah.
And it will kind of get you prepared for what we're about to speak about now.
Yes. That episode, we talked about budget friendly, almost spending no money.
Right.
Date ideas, right? To just have a good time, to rekindle, to get back to each other, rejuvenate all the re's basically is what we said.
Rejuvenate, rejoice.
Yes, exactly. So so now I want to talk about just adding a little bit more razzle dazzle.
A little bit more razzle dazzle.
Yeah, a second tier, if we must say, of
Give
dating.
them that old razzle dazzle.
I know this from Chicago.
Razzle
I know that.
Dazzle on.
I know that.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Be proud.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I don't feel like getting sued. That ain't fair use music, so I ain't trying to get sued by Chicago.
Fair use music.
Yeah, that ain't fair use music, I don't think.
So okay. So now we're going to second tier. Okay.
Second tier dating.
Second tier dating.
All right, cool.
Okay, I feel great about that. And so you tell me what you think, all right? Because we haven't discussed as usual. We don't discuss nothing.
I'm going to this family hearing this for the first time, just like you.
But this is something that we said we were going to do.
Okay.
So, and I don't know if this is in your area. So, Amtrak or a train or
Amtrak everywhere.
a car. I don't know.
Amtrak everywhere.
Saying.
Yeah, there's a train station everywhere.
It could be far away from you. But here's the thing. The first thing I was thinking about is taking a train ride.
Right.
Okay. So a close area in your state, if applicable, as we say. I don't know why I moved my mic from the microphone.
I don't know why you went.
I don't know where I went with that.
Was you scared of that word?
Yeah, I don't think I could say it, so I moved away from the microphone. Like so that right there, and spend the night. Right. And kind of like have a good time in that space. Now we said we were going to do that in Greensboro. Was it Greensboro?
It was Greensboro.
Greensboro. Because I think the tickets are like $15 from where we live to Greensboro is like $15, and go because everybody said this is a great town.
For those who are not local, we're referring to Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So, and we haven't done it as of yet, but that was a thought process. Yeah. So what do you think about that being a great date? Because the stress of driving, you don't have to worry about that. Right. The stress, you could just walk, because I think the train is close to, if you have an area where you're doing it at, and the train, you could basically get off the train and be in that space, in that area.
In kind of the heart of the city.
Exactly. Right. That would be awesome. What's your thoughts on that?
I like that idea. Mm-hmm. I like that idea. I like that idea simply because sometimes you just need to see something different. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or huge. You just need a different perspective.
Yeah.
A change of view.
Yeah.
Sometimes a change of view will give you a change of eyesight.
I like that.
Change of perspective.
Change perspective.
Yeah. So I like that idea of just hopping on a train, going somewhere that doesn't have to be far.
Yeah.
And just going to see something different, eat somewhere different.
A different restaurant.
Yeah,
exactly.
different restaurant. A different park, a different. They still have malls. Is mall still a thing? Am I dating myself with that one?
You dating yourself, but I think there's still malls.
different mall.
Baby.
You know,
the Simon Corporation said they're still making malls.
They're still making malls.
They're still making malls.
Okay, cool.
Is it
cool,
Simon and Simon or just Simon malls? I think it's just Simon malls. I don't even know how we got there, but anyway,
I don't know. Only Simon I know is Kyle.
You know what? I can't do this with you right now.
I'm just saying. Simon says.
Simon and
Simon.
You
remember Simon and Simon?
Simon and Garfunkel.
No, seriously. Do you remember Simon and Simon?
I got past that because I don't know.
It was a television show. They were detectives. I remember. They were PIs. They were private investigators.
Sure, it was Simon and Simon.
It was Simon and Simon.
Google that, please.
I'm gonna Google that.
Google that.
No, it's Simon and Simon.
You sure?
But go ahead and continue.
Okay.
Continue.
So that's
because right now, family, we squirrel. So just bear with us.
We done went somewhere with this one. But I also like that too, especially. But I would say to you before you do it to go look up the good. Don't go by the Crenshaws because we don't look up nothing, y'all.
We just go.
We just go. Be spontaneous, and we there, and we don't know what restaurants are good, what hotels are good, anything, any museums that's good. We just go. So I would say for you guys, if you do decide to do that, take a train ride to where you're let off in the area where you can just walk around and have to worry about a car. You're smiling. Why, baby?
I need a life. I didn't have a life as a kid.
Why? What happened?
I spent too much time in front of the television as a child.
Why? Is it Simon and Simon?
Because I'm so right. It's Simon and Simon. They were brothers. They were polar opposites. One brother was more of the in-your-face, go-get. Another brother was more cerebral. But they ran a private investigation agency.
Yeah, you watch TV.
Yeah, Simon and Simon.
Never heard of that a day in my life.
Yeah, Simon. It's. I don't know why I remember what I remember.
See, just come back.
But we back, family. We back.
Come back, baby. Come back.
But yeah.
So yes, I think Find out the places that you may want to go, or find out what's the good eateries or the good places to have wine and museums and stuff in that area. Don't do like us. I mean, you can do like us. We have fun doing it.
Nah, we do that. We've it's fun. No, that's the spontaneous part of it. Sometimes it's just good just to go. See what there. You have no preconceived notions. You have no really expectations. You just go. Right. And see what you find. It's more of an adventure. Yeah. Doing it that way is more of an adventure.
Yeah. We pray for y'all, but
yeah, no, but seriously, it's more of an adventure. You just go, all right, so pick a city, pick a place, and be like, you know what, we're just gonna go.
Yeah.
And then when we get there, we're gonna see what we find.
It's fine. Now here's the thing: 2 things you can do. You can either spend the night there, and if you decide you don't want to spend the night, then I'm gonna need you to make sure that you have the Amtrak schedules.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna be spending the night. Even
you don't want to sleep in the train station,
right? So just make sure you do that. But we are going to do that. So we definitely need to do it. We said we was gonna do it. The second thing is going to concerts again, and there's concerts. There's concerts. So they're going to concerts again. What do you think about that? When last time we've been to a concert?
An actual real concert?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's been.
Ooh.
Have we actually ever been to a real concert together?
Yeah.
What concert did we go to?
It was Erykah Badu, Jill Scott.
Yeah, we went to, was it Sweetwater?
Sweetwater. Oh, Lord, that was so long ago.
I think it was Sweetwater.
It was the Sweetwater concert.
Sweetwater tour. Yeah.
Nope. Fantasia and Anthony Hamilton.
We went to Fantasia and Anthony Hamilton?
Yes, it was me, you.
When did we do that?
Sister-in-law and brother-in-law.
When did we do that?
Years.
I think that was
here in Charlotte.
But that was before. No,
that was after.
Was it?
Yes, that was a couple of years ago. It was Fantasia and Anthony Hamilton.
Was I there?
I'm not gonna do this with you, right?
I don't remember that.
We were there, baby.
Was it at Evans?
No, it was at was it Spectrum?
I don't know.
I don't know now, but we went.
Okay. You say we did, so I'm gonna say we did.
But it wasn't. It was not at Ovens.
If you say we did, I'm gonna say we did.
We went.
Okay, cool.
So how do you feel about concerts? Something that I think that we should start doing too, because there's so many great concerts that's coming to the area that we live in.
Right.
So what do you think?
I think if you're a person that enjoys music, I think you should go. Actually, yeah. But here's what I think you should do.
I already know. I think I know what you're going to say.
Expand your horizon. Go to a concert that you normally wouldn't go to.
Yeah.
Find your artist that you normally wouldn't listen to and just go.
Right.
You don't have to get front row seats.
Right.
You don't. Yeah. You don't have to get front row.
Stay out the way for people who really like them and know them. Thank you.
But yeah, I think, but I'm a music person. I enjoy music. I enjoy all type of music.
Right.
I enjoy finding new artists. I enjoy finding new genres of music.
Okay.
I enjoy expanding my musical palette. So I think it's good to it's one thing, support your local artists or support the artists that you like. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Of course.
But also I think it's good sometimes to just expand.
Yeah.
Expand your thought process, expand how you look at life. Music helps do that a lot of the times. It gives you a different perspective on things. It gives you a different outlook on things.
Right.
Because a lot of the times you're listening to the artist's soul. You're listening to the artist, their heart and how they feel about things. And so sometimes it helps to expand your thought process and give you a different way of looking at life. So I do enjoy the concert thing, but also kind of like what we talked about, getting on a train and just go.
Right.
At this stage, everything should be an adventure.
Right.
To me, dating now should be out of your comfort zone, especially when you're dating as a married couple.
Yes, exactly.
Because whatever years you've been together,
you think you know each other so well.
You think you know each other so well.
Yeah.
You've done it all.
Yeah.
You know, you're in your comfortable stride. Nothing wrong with a comfortable stride. But for a relationship to grow, it has to be stretched.
Exactly.
If you want to add more liquid to a container, that container has to stretch. So I think doing that. So, do the concerts, find an artist you like, find an artist you don't know, and just go. And go out on an adventure.
See, I thought you were going to say something different.
What you thought I was going to say?
I thought you were going to say what I was thinking was like,
what's up?
You pick your artist because, me and you do not like the same music.
We do not.
We do not.
Well, because I like music, you don't.
Don't do that. I stop telling people
you don't like music.
I do like music,
you don't
baby.
like
I just
music.
like certain music and certain people.
There's one person that you like. That don't count music.
Oh, what's one person I like?
Jill Scott. That's it. That's all you like is Jill.
I like Jill Scott and Fantasia.
Okay, 2.
Okay, thank you very much. Erykah Badu. Thank you.
Okay, name a recent song of Erykah Badu. Name one recent song.
Because I only listen to her old stuff. Why do I need to listen to her new stuff?
Okay, I rest my case.
Erica is the bomb. All her music is amazing, but I like her older stuff.
You don't like music.
I do like music.
You like songs. So, you don't like music. There's a difference.
I love music. Thank you. So I'm thinking, breaking out of y'all, if you guys do not like the same music,
right.
Go to a concert that he likes, and then he goes to a concert that you like,
right.
but it can't be that one that y'all both like, right? So if that was the case, who would you go? Where would you take me? What concert would you have me go to you? This is probably gonna be torture, but where would you take me? What concert would you want me to go with you?
If they were still performing,
okay,
they're not. I wish they would, but if they were still performing, I would take you to a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert. I would take you to a Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't know not nary song.
Huh?
Not nary song is my mama's. I don't know not nary song.
They are a.
Did you say the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's what I would take you to.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthony Kiedis, Fleet.
And you, in your heart of hearts, you feel like I would love that.
Yeah, I do.
You think I would thoroughly enjoy that?
But I need Dave Navarro. I need that version with Dave Navarro.
Oh.
You remember Dave Navarro?
No.
Remember the show I used to watch all the time? The tattoo show. Oh, snap. I don't remember the name of it.
Ink something?
Ink Masters. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Remember the host?
Okay, yes.
The
dark hair guy.
Dark hair guy.
Okay, yeah.
That's Dave Navarro.
Okay.
Before he was a host of Ink Masters,
right.
He's actually a musician.
Okay.
He's a guitarist.
Okay.
He played for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right.
They're the latter stage of their career. But he's extremely good on the guitar. But that version, I would take you to a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, with Anthony on the vocals, who he really can't sing, but he has a good voice and the energy. And you got Flea on the good. Yeah, we're going to Red Hot, and we're gonna be in the mosh pit.
Oh
yeah, bunch of long haired hippies with no shirts on, bumping into each other. Yep, that's where we go. What happened?
Yeah.
You don't like that idea?
I'm there. Listen, I'm supportive. I'm saying I'm trying to tell the family to do new things. I would definitely go with you.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I would get myself together. I would try to find a nice pair of jeans and a red hot chili pepper. Can't even say it. Red Hot Chili Pepper t-shirt, matching t-shirts for me because I love to match.
Right.
Matching t-shirt, and I would just go with you.
Yeah, we're going to Red Hot.
The same way I'm trying to get you to go to the rodeo. But that's for
we're not going to discuss that. That's a topic for another. We're not doing.
Since we're talking music, we just talking music.
We not doing.
We talking. We still with music. Okay, I'm not saying nothing.
That version of rodeo, I am not going to.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
But anywho,
who would you take me to?
Yes, I was going to say Kim or Kenny Lattimore if he was still doing it because I loved that mellow part. But you love Kim too, so I
love Kim,
I can't take you to him as well.
Mighty Clouds of Joy.
You
take me to the Mighty Clouds.
Baby, the clouds are mighty. That's what I got to say. We're not going to that.
Slim and the Supreme Angels.
This is what we're doing right now. I can't, because again, certain things that I like, you like too. So I'm trying to find somebody that I think that you would listen to. My boy, just a little something. Just a little something.
Maxwell?
Yes. You like Maxwell too, though.
I do like.
Oh, this is hard. Because
it's fine, though.
Because you like everything. But it would definitely either be Maxwell, no Kim.
So it would be more so, not necessarily the artist, but you would take me to more like a neo soul concert.
But you love Jill Scott, you love Erykah Badu, so
because I love music.
So it's very difficult for me. But regardless of, because I know I did say not the people that we like, but it would definitely be a Kim. I like all of his old stuff.
I can do that.
Super cool. So I do like that. So take it. I know we squirrel. We off again.
It's okay, fam. Look, if anybody listen to us for any point in time, you know what you get.
Yeah. Definitely a good concert. Now, or a good opera or a good play, because that's going to take Sanchez all the way out his. You know what? An opera.
First of all, I love opera. What are you talking about?
Hey, B, last time I asked you to go to opera, you told me no.
First of all, you've never asked me to go to an opera. When opera did you ask me to go to?
Oh, my God.
I was in Phantom of the Opera in high school. What are you talking about?
So that makes you love opera?
What are you talking about?
So we
went to the opera and I loved. What are you talking about?
You have never. I went to the opera to see Romeo and Juliet. You did not.
And you fell asleep.
I
Baby,
did. First of all, I didn't fall asleep.
There's kind of a time gap in between when you was in high school, when I was in high school.
Baby,
so
don't do
of
that.
course I wasn't there when you was there.
No, me and your sister went.
When did y'all go to Phantom of the Opera?
That we didn't go to Phantom.
When did y'all go to Romeo and Juliet?
Years ago.
Was I here?
Yes, and we tried to get you to go, and you was like, "I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's girls. Y'all go ahead. Y'all can do it. Y'all two do it." Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First of all, I do not remember that at all.
Yes.
I think you're making up stuff.
I'm not making up
Must
nothing.
be a different timeline.
It was a different
That's what it is.
Bruh.
Must
it
be a
was
different
the same
timeline. It's not. It's a different timeline.
So also opera would be amazing to go
I would love.
to.
First of all, I would love to go. I would love to go to opera.
Really? So
yeah.
we put that on our
Yeah, I
bucket
love the
list.
opera.
And then also
I love the symphony. I love the opera.
Not your normal plays that you guys would normally go see, guys. Go see a play that you never. We went to a play that we never thought. The screw. Wait. Oh my gosh! It's the screw letters. The screw. No. What's the name of it, y'all?
I know what you're talking about.
Come on, family. Help us out
they
here,
don't.
family.
They have no clue what we're talking about right now. But continue.
The screw tapes. The screw.
It's something like that.
Because it's actually coming back out again here.
Is it?
Yes. But anyway, taking them to a good play that you guys would normally go see is another good thing to do as well. Again, we're trying to broaden our horizon here.
The screw tape letters.
So I was right. Screw tape.
The screw tape
letters. Guys.
Yeah.
What we went in thinking we were going to get and what we got was two different things.
With that,
it was so good.
With that, support your local artists.
Yeah.
Find a local. There's always, no matter where you are in your city, there's probably always like a little theater house.
Yes.
Little local house.
Yeah,
you may even have to go the next city over.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Find you a local theater and just go.
Right.
And just go to a play.
Yeah.
Support your local artists. Once again, at this stage, I don't care how long you've been married. I don't care if you just got married yesterday or you've been married for 30 years. At this season in your relationship, this is your adventure time.
Yeah, shake it up.
Yeah, so find your local artist, find your local play. You didn't mention this, but I'll throw it out there as well. So talk about find a local museum.
Yes,
and just go. I don't even care if you don't like art. Just go. I don't care if you don't like plays. Just go. Expand. Try something different. Right now, it's about the adventure.
It's about the adventure, and it's about shaking it up. It's about going to see what you like now, because you may not think, because you're going off of what you thought. But go out there and be like, let me find some stuff. For instance, we went to, y'all.
What we do?
So me and Sanchez went to Porgy and Bess, the play.
Oh, Lord.
Yo,
we really go.
Those are the two times we shook it up a little bit to see what.
We really gonna discuss this.
We're not gonna discuss it. I'm just saying it shook him up, y'all. It shook him up.
Okay.
It shook him up.
There's a certain segment of the family that may feel some kind of way about what I'm about to say. Mm-hmm. Because do not misunderstand. I understand the relevance of what Porgy and Bess presents.
Yes.
I understand the place in history that Porgy and Bess holds. Mm-hmm. I do not negate any of that.
It's just not for you.
It is not for me. At no point in time, for me, the only good thing that came out of Porgy and Bess
is intermission
was Fantasia's version of Summertime.
Yeah,
That's it for me.
Oof,
the rest of it, from the opening line to the closing curtain.
Okay, but here's the thing. We were shaking it up.
We were shaking it up.
I appreciate you stayed the entire time. You didn't say, baby, get your bag and because we up out of here.
I wanted to leave.
Same thing with the screw tape letters. I
enjoyed screw tape letters.
Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Porgy and Bess was not.
Wasn't your favorite.
Was not my cup of tea.
But you stayed.
But I stayed because it was about the adventure.
Yes, it was about the adventure. We went to see.
It was about spending time with
the Bodyguard. Remember that came? It was a Bodyguard.
Was it The Bodyguard?
It was The Bodyguard, like Whitney Houston, the play, The Bodyguard.
We went to see that.
I'm over you right now.
What's that there?
Do you go places with me?
I'm telling you, I think it's a different timeline.
Ain't no different timeline.
That was Earth 10005. I'm from Earth 616. To see with the timeline.
No, it ain't no timeline. Ain't no timeline.
You sure?
Yes, but definitely. So definitely do that as well. Besides the shenanigans, I told you our family be shenanigan. Besides that, there's some good tips here, I promise, guys. So just
so for the family that has no idea what I just referenced.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
I had a geek moment.
You did, and I bypassed it. So let's bypass it.
So.
We're not bypassing it.
We're not bypassing.
Okay.
I just want to explain to the family, just real quick, because sometimes I thought a reference, and since some of the family don't get it, And they'd be like, what are they talking about? Why am I listening to this? But it's okay. So Earth 616, that's the primary
You got
Earth.
2 seconds.
I am. That's the primary Earth in Marvel. So that's where your Captain America, your Iron Man, your Thor, that Earth. Then you have, because multiverses, you have alternate Earth. You have Earth 1005. That's Logan. Remember we went to see Logan?
Uh-huh.
That's Logan. That's Deadpool. They're on that Earth.
Okay.
So that's the Earth I'm from. Okay. I'm from Earth 1005.
Okay.
I don't know what you talking about. I ain't been to no Bodyguard play.
You have so.
You never asked me about Romeo and Juliet.
I did
That
so.
was a different version. That was your other husband, Sanchez.
Okay.
This one right here, I wasn't there for that.
You was there for that.
I wasn't there for that.
All Sanchez's was there in one accord.
I wasn't there for that.
They was there in one accord. Okay. So the next thing I was thinking about too.
What's up?
Is taking cooking classes at a hotel, because there's some hotels
They offer cooking classes?
there's
that's
some
cool.
hotels that offers cooking classes, and then stay at the hotel and spend the night.
That would be cool.
So that's really cool.
I like that.
And make sure it's like not your normal. I need you to shake it up again. Asian, Italian, Latin.
Yeah, it's something you don't normally cook.
Something you normally don't cook or don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
Again, you may have a spouse that's a chef. Do not care. Take them to the restaurant. Take the cooking class. Take the cooking course, and then stay at that hotel and spend the night there and just enjoy yourself. So
I
what
like
do you
that
think
idea.
about that?
I like that. Actually, I like that idea.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, because also it takes away, of course, most people cook every day, and but it takes away that responsibility of cooking, that obligation of cooking,
Right.
and it gives you something new about it. So like, because you're learning a new dish, or you're learning a new technique, or
Right.
you're learning something that you didn't know, or it could be a situation where you have that one spouse who doesn't cook.
Right.
Either they can't, or they just don't like it, whatever it is.
Right.
And then you put them in position to learn something new,
Yeah.
to open them up as well, just to have fun,
And open their palate up.
open their palate up.
Yeah, something totally different.
Yeah,
than you normally
I like
would.
that idea. I actually do like that idea.
Because in our family, I'm the fixer. Sanchez is the cook. He cooks, I fix. Well, the other day, our son told me that I am a what? Did he say I was the other day?
I don't remember. What is it?
It wasn't a cook. It wasn't even a fixer. He called me something else.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Because he's rude.
I don't remember.
You weren't here
I think
for
it was
that?
like a microwave or something.
No, it wasn't a microwave. But don't do
I
that.
don't know.
I don't
A
use
heater
the-
upper or something?
No, don't do that either.
Was it a
wasn't-
heater upper?
No, it wasn't a heater upper. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
I'm just saying.
But just, again, we're talking about spending a little bit more money, broaden your horizon, just to have a good time. So the next thing I'm thinking about, which dance class. Take dance classes. But here's the catch with the
I was
dance
there for
classes.
that. I was there for that.
Were you there?
That version was me. That
Okay.
version was me.
So take dance classes, whether it be salsa, ballroom, or whatever it is. Now, here's the catch. The Vietnamese waltz, is that what it is? So take something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then once you do that, after it's over, you have to go to a restaurant with that type of food. So if you take a Latin, you have to go to a Latin
Right.
restaurant. If you do ballroom, which is more, I don't know, whatever the food is for that. You
For
figure
a ballroom,
ballroom. What would
that's
you?
more. That would be more classical. That you think more of like your French cuisine.
Okay, so-
your more classic cuisine with ballroom.
Yes, and salsa. So whatever dance class you take, find out what food would fit that,
Right.
right? And then after the class that you take, go out to dinner with that cuisine. What's
And
your
if-
thoughts?
I love that. If you notice, family, also there's a theme to everything we're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and it's coming out of your comfort zone. I don't care if you can't dance.
Right, exactly.
I don't care if you don't have rhythm. I don't care if you have two left feet. I don't care.
Not rhythm.
Because it's not about that. I don't care if you couldn't find the beat or someone gave it to you.
Is you
I don't care.
get on my nerve.
But because it's not about that. It's not about the actual act itself. It's about the time that you're spending.
Right.
It's about creating new memories.
Yes.
It's about having a new adventure
Right.
with the person that you love, spending time with the person you love.
Exactly.
And because trust me, when you go to that dance class and you guys go through the process,
The way.
that's going to be a story that you guys can tell.
Tell people.
You know, and it's fun, and it's not about, once again, it's not about egos.
Right.
It's not about being this thing.
It's about being husband and wife.
Yeah.
Best friends, loving each other and having a good time. And I think too also is what we do, we normally like, what movie you want to go watch, or let's just go out to eat. We don't know how to shake it up a little bit more. Let's spend a little bit more money, and let's spend a little bit more thought process into it, and let's just shake it up a little bit.
Let's just shake it up.
And let's just shake it up.
And the beautiful part about it is that you don't have to, because a lot of the times when people think, well, I want to do this extravagant thing, I want to do this big thing.
Right.
They think, going away. They think, going out of the country, or they think going to this resort. And those are things as well.
Those are nice things.
Those are really
things.
nice things.
They are.
But sometimes it's just something as simple as going to a dance class.
Yeah.
Just learning something new, spending that time just learning something new, coming out of your comfort. Yeah. Going to another country. A lot of the times, that's not, people do that all the time. That's not, especially in 2024, that's not that big of a thing. That's not that big of an adventure a lot of the times.
Right.
Coming out of your comfort zone.
That's an adventure.
That's an adventure.
That's a real adventure.
Doing something that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You didn't mention this, but I'm going to throw it. It just came to me. Mm-hmm. Find an open mic night.
Ooh.
Go get on the mic.
Get on the mic.
Whether tell a bad joke, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Just
that is so good.
Sing a song.
Yes. Matter of fact, finding an open mic, writing your own spoken word and getting up there.
And go do it.
And just go do it.
Just something that's gonna bring you so far out of your comfort zone.
Yes. And again, we're talking about creating memories, having a good time, having fun, just making sure that you keep what you guys have intact. You know what I'm saying? Keep the love intact. Not that your love may. And again, this is not because you're doing this because something is wrong.
Right.
You're doing this because something is right, and you want it to be even righter or better or greater or whatever that is. But again, we have a tendency to be like, what y'all doing, girl? We going to the movies and go out to dinner. Or it's always something so like that y'all do all the time.
Yeah, that's something that's just so routine and so that's robotic.
Exactly.
It's not even, at this point, it's not even a date anymore. It's just
what y'all do.
It's just what we do.
It's what we do.
It's just a routine. And because it gets to the point sometimes there is no difference from going in your kitchen and eating at the counter than there is from going to a restaurant.
Exactly.
Because it's just something you do.
Something you do.
It's just, you go to the same restaurant all the time.
Your favorite.
You order the same dish every time.
That's me. Don't do that. Go ahead.
You see the same waitress or waiter every time. Your bill is the exact same amount every time.
You ain't even got to worry about it.
You get the same parking spot every time. Because you're not doing anything different.
Right.
But then you wonder why there's something lacking in your marriage. Or you wonder why, even though it's a good marriage, there's still feel like there's something missing.
Some spark that's missing.
Yeah, there's a spark that's missing.
Missing.
And it's simply because it has nothing to do with you two.
Right.
Your love is not gone. Your attraction for each other is not gone.
It's just what
your
you're doing.
passion for each other is not gone. You're just stuck in a routine.
And we're trying to get you out of the routine.
Do you know why? I'm sorry.
Now do you know why? I'm scared.
Do you know why most people hate their jobs?
Because it's routine.
Because it's routine.
Yeah, you can do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Same thing about driving home.
Yeah, because it's routine. It's not that you don't want to work, or it's not that you hate the actual. It's just you're doing the exact same thing. You don't have to put a lot of thought into it. There's no creativity.
Yeah.
There is no adventure in it, for lack of a better term. And so you get to the point where you just hate the routine because you're doing the same thing over and over
again.
If you feel that way about a job, what makes you think you won't feel that way about your marriage?
Right.
Because you're doing the same thing. You're living we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies is Nobody. Ange doesn't like it. Oh, I love it. I will watch it whenever it comes on.
Not gonna do it again.
And it's really because like the first 15 minutes of, I'm not gonna say 15, but the first maybe 5 to 7 minutes of the movie,
5 to 7,
it's the same scene played over and over again.
And he's doing every day, same thing.
It's Monday, the same routine.
What he do?
It's the exact same thing. And that's like the first 5 to 7 minutes where it's just really just playing the same scene over and over and over again. And that's most people's lives.
And so to the point that he thought he was invisible. He kind of like the shell of who he was disappearing, basically.
It was disappearing.
Right.
And that's what happens to marriages every day because you get up at the same time every day. You make breakfast the same time every day. You feed the kids the same time every day. You get dressed for work the same every day. You drive to work. You do your tasks. You come home. You make dinner. And it's the same thing.
The same cycle.
It's the same cycle. The next thing you know, you look up and it's 15 years and you're like,
what in the world?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Yeah. And we're going to really touch on that too. That's really good, babe.
And that's why we're having the conversations about, it's not necessarily about the actual date. Mm-hmm. It's just about doing something different.
Right.
Shaking up the routine.
Yeah.
Don't wait to Saturday night to go out. Don't wait to Friday night to go out.
Exactly.
Take her out on a random Wednesday.
Is it random?
It's just a random Wednesday. Get a babysitter, call your mom, whoever. Somebody. I need you guys to watch the kids for me on this random Wednesday. Yes. Because we're going out. Because we're going salsa dancing.
And whether you believe it or not, there are people hanging out on a random Wednesday.
On a random Wednesday. People are outside on a random Wednesday.
And so you can look in your area and see what's going on the random Wednesday. Something totally different that you guys have done and be like, this is what we're going to go do.
Yeah.
That's it. It shakes up the week. And what happens is when you start doing things that we're talking about, you begin to look at each other totally different. Right? Because now you're going from this random Wednesday being dressed up, getting yourself together. You just broke up the cycle.
Yeah.
The wheel had just stopped for a little while just so you can get off the wheel, hamster wheel, and go do something totally different.
Yeah. My guy come home with the dress already from the cleaners, with the shoes.
Not my guy.
My guy. Come home with the dress and the shoes. Say you got 15 minutes. Get a shower. Get dressed.
We out.
We have a reservation.
Yeah.
At this restaurant I've never been to, but we're gonna try their cuisine. And we're gonna see.
We're gonna see.
And we just gonna go on a random Wednesday.
Or come on, baby, we about to go to this jazz lounge. They said it's good. I don't know. They said they have. I don't know, but we're gonna go and find out. And then you can take that off of your list for the next thing to do, or it might be something that you want to add on to your list. But take a chance. So here's another thing that I was thinking about. Also, wine and cheese tasting. Really wine tasting, cheese if they have it, wine and cheese tasting, but be in a place where they have tree houses and staying at the tree house.
Yeah. Now, I know every area doesn't have it.
Yeah.
But if your area does have it, take full advantage.
Yes.
And what my wife is referring to, there is a local place in our area that is a vineyard. They do wine tasting. You can purchase wine there as well. But they also have adult tree houses that you can rent out. And it's nice. It's like an Airbnb or a hotel that you can rent out, and they're beautiful, but they're legitimately adult tree houses. And they're beautiful.
They are absolutely beautiful. And I think that that's another thing out of your comfort zone, because, and I think we talked about it prior weeks before in reference to being camping again, or do a tent or something, or whatever the case, being a kid again. This is part of being a big kid, to be in a tree house. And if you've never done that before, this would be a great opportunity to do it. So you're in the place where you get the wine, you taste the wine. Later on that evening, they play music. Every vineyard does something different. So look for the vineyards in your area. Right. They do something different. You drink the wine, you have a good time. They have music. You can order food or whatever the case is, and take it and spend the night in the woods, in the treehouse.
In the treehouse. And once again, it's just simply about just doing something different. Because we know
something different.
Yeah, we know some of the things that we're talking about are not in all areas, and we get that. But there's something, I'm pretty sure there's something similar. I'm
about to say what's close to it.
Exactly. Something close to it, or just something different outside of your norm. That is the purpose of this conversation.
Exactly.
Break your routine.
Break the routine.
Go back to dating and break your routine. The one beautiful thing about when you were dating is that it was different. It was new. Every experience was new.
Fresh.
Every restaurant was new because it's the first time you guys have been there
together.
Right? You know, every movie was new because it's the first time you guys did it together. And now you're 15 years in. You've seen all the movies together. You've ate at all the restaurants together. And once again, it's becoming routine.
Right.
So now you just got to find something new. And I don't care if you don't like sleeping outdoors. It's okay.
Right.
It's still indoors technically.
Yeah, you
because
climb
it's a
up
tree
the
house.
steps and it's a tree house. It's
Yeah,
closed, it's
beautiful.
locked, it's beautiful. So give it a chance. Or again, like Sanchez said, something similar to that if that's possible. But just again, and these are just things that we thought of or I thought of and throwing it at him.
Yeah, she just throwing it
I'm
at
just
me.
throwing at him. But in that being the case, then if not that, then what? What can you shake it up with?
Right.
These are just ideas that you can go off of. This is just a guide of maybe not a treehouse, but something totally different than that. So just think about this. This last thing I was thinking about too.
Talk to me.
And a lot of couples do it, but don't do it as much as they should. And that is going off the grid, which means going to a hotel,
Oh yeah.
getting a couples massage, doing a full couples massage, doing a facial, steam room, doing it all. Again, we're talking about just spending a little bit more money. Some people really ask about that is not a little bit more money, but it is. And then staying in the hotel, having dinner in that so having that hotel, there's no phone. I don't care if there's no TV, because we have a tendency of going to hotels and falling asleep on each other
And still doing the same thing we would have done
and
at
then
home.
watching TV.
Just watching TV.
I'm gonna need you to stay home.
Yeah.
Y'all got cable at home, right? So let's not do that. But going there and having no TV, no telephone, totally off the grid, having a spa day, facial, everything. Go up to a place that may have a sauna, steam room. I don't know. Doing that and then going to have a great dinner and then going into the room and just talking and having a good time. You can have conversation cards there. Whatever it takes just for you to have some time together off the grid with anybody else. You're looking into space. How do you feel about that? Because you're looking far, far out.
No. I love that. I love that idea. I want to hurt someone's feelings right now.
Oh, this feeling's good.
Yeah, I want to hurt someone's
I'm
feelings.
sorry now.
And I want to tell
apologize for my
them,
husband now.
you are not as important as you think you are.
Come on, Sanchez.
Here's what I mean by that. The world will not end.
Exactly.
Your children will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your family will be okay if they can't contact you for 24 hours.
For 24 hours. We're just talking about 24 hours, y'all.
24 hours.
24 hours,
The world will not end if you turn your phone off and people get your voicemail for 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yes.
You can do that. You can
do it.
unplug
Yes.
for 24 hours.
Yes, you can.
You can be unreachable for 24 hours. Put your kids with someone that you trust,
And love.
that you know that's going to take care of them
Exactly.
for 24 hours.
Yes, sir.
Tell your business that I am unavailable for
Yes.
24 hours.
24
Your
hours.
business is not going to stop.
Right.
It's not going to crumble
Nope.
because you're out of pocket for 24 hours. Your client is not going to find a new source
For 24 hours.
because they can't reach you for 24 hours. It's okay.
It's okay.
If tell the other doctor that they're going to need to do that surgery for 24 hours, and it's okay.
It's so okay.
And just unplug and reconnect
Yeah.
with your spouse.
Yeah.
And I think that's a beautiful idea.
I like it a lot.
Do the spa, whatever amenities that hotel. Take full advantage of whatever they offer, whether it's a
Yes.
spa, whatever it is, whether it's massage, whatever they do.
Or I didn't even cut your baby.
No, you fine, baby. Go ahead.
Or also, if they have a gym in there, go work out together. My God,
Yeah.
that's another thing that we don't do. Go walk together. Go work out together. If you both know that you have some health issues, or because this is different, because a lot of couples do not. I don't know why. They don't walk, or they don't work out together. I know I tried working out with Sanchez.
I wanted to work out with you. You stopped.
He's a little tough. He's too tough for me, y'all. He's 6'4". I am 5'2". His stride is a little bit longer than mine, y'all. So I'm not playing with him, and he's a little bit tougher because for some reason he could wake up and lose 10 pounds. But I digress. But even in the hotel, if they have a gym, you could go to the gym, do your massage, do the gym. I mean, just unplug and just be together.
Come back and get room service.
Yes,
And then just spend time together. Just reconnecting.
Yes.
And just being.
I like that.
I think that actually is my favorite idea because once again, especially as parents, we feel like we have to be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Especially we have younger children or if you have smaller kids.
Yes.
But that's what the village is for.
Exactly.
That's what the auntie, the uncle, the grandparents, the best friend, the godmother, the godfather, that's what they're for. You have to lean into that village.
Use your village, y'all.
And this is something I don't think we've ever really talked about, and maybe we have, but I'm going to mention it. for your marriage, and actually we have, but for your marriage to truly grow into what it needs to become, you have to have a village.
Yeah.
And most importantly, not only having the village, you have to be willing to lean into that village.
Yeah, you can't do everything. You're an island unto yourself, guys.
No man is an island unto himself.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No relationship is an island unto itself. Because there's going to be times where you're going to be tired, you're going to be weak, you're going to be whatever, and you're going to need someone to lean upon, to lift you up, to speak into. And there's going to be times where it has to be somebody outside of your home.
Yes, absolutely.
There has to be somebody, and when I say that, and I know people, be careful, and I've said it before, be careful who you invite into your home.
Absolutely.
That remains true.
Absolutely.
But you should have already vetted your village before you get to this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is you've already done the vetting.
Vet the village, y'all.
Yeah,
vet the village.
You got to vet the village.
Vet the village.
But you've already done that necessary work, and you know that the village you have is strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to have somebody who's going to speak life. You have to have somebody who's going to speak into your relationship. You have to have somebody with a different perspective, that's not going to say right or wrong, but give you a different way of looking at it.
Absolutely.
You have to have somebody that's going to say, I'm not saying you're right, I'm not saying she's wrong. What I am saying is that here's a different way to look at it.
A different perspective.
I'm going off again. Be careful of the person that always takes sides.
Yeah.
Be careful of the person that's always telling you where you're right and your spouse is wrong. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Your spouse is right and you're wrong. Be careful of that person.
Yeah, absolutely.
The intention all the time is not good there.
Yeah.
What you want is an unbiased opinion.
Not someone who's going to always agree with you.
Not someone who's always, you don't need a yes man for your relationship.
You don't need an amen choir.
You definitely don't need an amen choir.
Yeah.
Because here's the dirty little secret. You're not always right.
Absolutely.
How you view things all the time is not always right.
Absolutely.
What you say all the time is not always right. You need someone, an unbiased person that's going to be willing to pull your card and keep you accountable.
Keep you accountable for it.
Now, with that being said, that same person you should trust to be able to watch your kids for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And for you to step away to it, you're not abandoning your kids.
At all.
You're not being a bad parent.
Bad friend, bad daughter, bad worker.
You're not being anything. What you're doing is that you're showing those around you.
Come on now.
That you are worthy of self-care.
Yep, of the time.
You are worthy of being okay. You are worthy of revitalizing yourself and rejuvenating yourself. You are worthy of peace.
Yeah.
Because as a parent, as a husband, as a wife, there are so many things that's trying to take your peace.
Absolutely.
There are so many things vying for your time and vying for your peace that you have to be okay with saying, right now, I'm taking my peace.
And I also need you to understand to protect your marriage. I think that's, we've said it before, and we're going to keep saying, protect your marriage. And in order to protect your marriage, you're going to have some time together to protect your marriage. And here's the thing that you can do. You can sit down, because it's August, correct? I feel good about August.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, it's still August.
It's not August?
Yeah.
Now you're scaring me.
No, it's August.
Okay.
It's August.
Okay, so it's August, right? So maybe sit down this month and write what you're going to do for the next month. So that way you can get the babysitter. Because sometimes it don't have to be, again, on the weekend, that random Wednesday. Like, who can come spend the night on this random Wednesday? We'll be back Thursday morning. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So take the time off your job. Make this a priority. Protect your marriage, because at the end of the day, as you guys grow older together, y'all need each other, and y'all need to make sure that you protect your marriage. When you protect your marriage, you protect your sanity, you protect your peace, you protect your joy, you protect your life. This is the person you're spending the rest of your life with. So protect your marriage. And a way of protecting your marriage is making sure that you're rejuvenating, revitalizing, and all the re's to make sure that your marriage is a vital marriage. And again, like Sanchez said, when you do that, you're showing other married couples, you're showing your children how important not only you are to your marriage, but how important the marriage is to you.
Right. I'm glad you touched. I'm glad you touched on one more thing.
Yes, talk to me.
And then we'll kind of go into final thoughts. But I'm glad you touched on that about protecting your marriage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you have children.
Yeah.
You have to realize that your kids, what they see in your marriage is what they're going to look for in their relationship.
Absolutely.
So how they're treated, how they see their mother treated, how they see their father treated, what kind of interactions you have, what kind of love you show and display.
Right.
How do you work through adversity? How do you work through challenges? How do you
Yes.
speak to each other? How do you talk to each other? How do you interact with them?
Yeah.
That's going to be what they gear towards what a relationship looks like.
Good or bad.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
So if you want your children to have a healthy and whole relationship,
And thought process of what a relationship is.
you have to demonstrate that to them.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, and if you're a parent for any length of time, you know this, your kids go by more of what they see than what you say.
And as the older people used to say, every eye ain't closed. Everybody ain't sleep.
There you go.
They watching.
They watching. So they're going to mimic what they see.
Yeah.
And not necessarily what they hear. And especially if what they hear and what they see
Are totally different.
doesn't line up.
Yeah.
So you have to be and yes, you want your marriage for yourself. Yes, you want a healthy and whole marriage for yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, you want a healthy and whole marriage under the sight of God. But you also have to realize that if you have children, your children are looking.
You're watching.
And if you love them, and if you want them to be in healthy relationships, you have to demonstrate that.
Yeah. Showing them how to be healthy individually and showing them how to be healthy corporately and showing them that, mommy needs some time for herself and daddy's giving it to her. Daddy needs time for himself and mommy's giving it to him. And then mommy and daddy need time for themselves and showing them that balance of what it looks like. And sometimes I think that I know for us that we haven't done the best job of that balance. And so we're trying our best, now. And it's so weird because our kids say something totally different than what we think, right? Because we're thinking that we don't show the balance, but the things that they say to us shows us that they've been watching other things besides what we think we should be doing.
Right.
And they're like, we want that. We want to see this. We like this about you guys. And so, but they are watching, and it does not matter. We have grown children that are still watching.
Fathers, if you want your daughters treated well in a relationship, show them what it looks like by treating their mothers well. Yeah. Mothers, if you want your sons treated well in a relationship, show that what it looks like by treating their fathers well.
Exactly.
That's what they're going to go by.
Yeah.
They're going to. So once again, if you want your children in happy and healthy relationships, it begins with yours.
Right. Exactly.
By you demonstrating what that looks like, by you caring for each other, caring for yourself, demonstrating to them, this is what a healthy husband looks like. This is what a healthy wife looks like. And this is what a healthy marriage looks like.
Absolutely. And also, some of you might be like, well, I did all of that and my kid, let me explain something to you. They will come back to what they know.
Yeah.
The kids are going to be grown. They're going to make all their decisions. They're going to weigh all of their options. But normally what happens is they come back to what they know and what they've seen and what they've heard. And so just know that too, because I know there's some family members out there saying, well, first of all, I did all of that and my kids, they don't want to get married, or they're making their own choices. But the beautiful thing about that is they will never say they did not see it, they did not hear it, and they did not know what it looked like.
They can never say they didn't know.
They didn't know. Absolutely.
I think that's a good place to start.
That's a good place to start.
Do you have a final thought, or was that your final thought?
No, my final thought is shake it up.
Shake it up.
Seriously, shake it up. Shake it up in every area. Shake it up in the music. Shake it up in the plays and concerts. Shake it up with taking some time off. Shake it up in the destinations that you go. Shake it up in the food that you eat. Shake it up is what I want to say.
My final thought as a married couple came from Kung Fu. What? Wandered the earth looking for an adventure. That's what Cain did from Cain and Kung Fu. He wandered the earth. Cain from Kung Fu. He wandered the earth looking for an adventure. As a married couple, wandered the earth looking for an adventure.
Looking for an adventure. Because, baby, let me tell you something. In a blink of an eye, you will be an empty nester.
Yeah.
So be ye careful and be ye aware of that and take time for each other. So when that does happen, you don't feel alone or what you're going to do because you've made a space for you and your family and your spouse.
I love it. So family. Hopefully you've learned. I know there was some points in there we were going off on kind of a
everywhere,
tangent.
everywhere.
And it's kind of, we were going straight. We veered off to the left. Then we circled back around. We did a U-turn.
We back.
We did a 3-point turn. We went off on the exit.
And
but
we
it's
flipped.
okay.
And we flipped.
But you stayed with us. And we appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
And family, we thank you for listening. However you're listening, whether it's Apple Podcasts, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Podbean, whether it's Amazon Music, whether it's iHeartRadio or YouTube Podcast, we thank you for listening. We consider ourselves an interactive podcast, which means we can be found on the socials. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. You can also find our YouTube channel, which we have videos there as well.
Yes.
And then you can email us at any time at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. You're also welcome to visit our website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. And I think I gave out the web address for the email address because the email address is thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. And our website is www.thecrenshawcorner.com.
I wasn't going to correct you because I'm a good wife.
There we go. So, family, we thank you for listening.
We love you guys
and
so
much. And as always,
much.
family, welcome to our journey.
We love you guys. Bye.